Here's what actually happens when Michael Jackson befriends a child star. In the dazzling world of pop music, Michael Jackson, often hailed as the king of pop, had a unique bond with child actor Macaulay Culkin, famous for his role in the movie Home Alone. Their friendship blossomed in the 1990s when Culkin was a rising star. Both boys grew up under the intense spotlight of fame, which fostered a strong connection between them. They spent countless hours together, sharing stories and laughter, and found solace in knowing someone else who understood their unique experiences. Jackson valued Culkin's presence so much that he chose him to be the godfather of two of his children, a significant honor that speaks volumes about their bond. They enjoyed lighthearted adventures, such as trips to amusement parks, allowing Jackson to escape from his hectic public life and relish moments of normalcy. This friendship exemplifies how genuine connections can thrive even in an industry often dominated by competition and superficiality, proving that love and friendship can truly transcend age and fame. Did you know that Newfoundland dogs are gentle giants? This fascinating breed is not just known for its impressive size, but also for its heartwarming, gentle nature. Originating from the rugged shores of Newfoundland, Canada, these dogs were bred to assist fishermen and perform heroic rescues. Imagine a gigantic, fluffy companion that can tow heavy nets filled with fish, or even save a person struggling in icy waters. With their webbed feet and powerful swimming abilities, Newfoundlands are like lifeguards of the dog world. Their calm demeanor and unwavering loyalty make them ideal family pets, particularly cherished by children who can enjoy their playful yet patient nature without worry. These dogs can handle the rough and tumble of playtime, always giving as good as they get. Newfoundlands showcase stunning coats in black, brown, or the distinctive Landseer pattern, yet they require regular grooming to keep their fur in top condition. Whether you seek an active companion or a steadfast friend, the Newfoundland promises not just size but also a huge heart, making them a wonderful addition to any home. You might be shocked to learn about Franz Ferdinand's assassination. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria was killed, an event that sparked World War I and changed the course of history. This assassination took place precisely 28 years after the killing of his grandfather, Emperor Maximilian of Mexico, on the same date in 1867. The two assassinations underline a fascinating connection between these historical figures and their turbulent times. Franz Ferdinand was an important royal, and his death accelerated tensions among European powers already on edge. The fallout led to widespread warfare and massive political shifts across the continent. It's intriguing to think about how one tragic event can have such far-reaching effects. Many historians argue that the war reshaped global politics for decades. In fact, the ripples of World War I can still be felt today as they help set the stage for World War II and the modern world. Isn't it fascinating to see how history intertwines in such dramatic ways, connecting generations through pivotal moments? Ever thought about why frogs freeze yet live? Wood frogs are nature's winter warriors. These incredible amphibians can withstand freezing temperatures by entering a state known as suspended animation. During this process, their bodies essentially shut down, slowing their metabolism to an incredible degree. While they are frozen, their cells do not suffer damage, and they don't need to urinate, which is quite fascinating. This ability helps them survive harsh winters in northern climates, where temperatures can plummet. As winter approaches, wood frogs prepare for hibernation, often burrowing into the ground or hiding under leaf litter. When spring arrives, the frogs thaw out, and just like that, they return to life. This remarkable survival strategy not only showcases the resilience of wood frogs, but also makes scientists curious about the potential applications for human medicine in the future. Isn't nature full of surprises? Explore the breathtaking cliffs of Moher in Ireland. These majestic cliffs rise dramatically to an impressive height of 702 feet above the roaring Atlantic Ocean. Nestled on the west coast of Ireland, the cliffs of Moher stretch for about 5 miles, making them one of the most iconic natural wonders in the country. When you stand at the edge, you'll be greeted by sweeping views that seem to go on forever, with the ocean waves crashing against the rugged cliffs below. This stunning landscape is not just a feast for the eyes, it's also a haven for wildlife. Various seabirds, including puffins and razorbills, call these cliffs home, and you might catch a glimpse of them soaring through the sky or nesting in the rocky crevices. The cliffs of Moher also hold a rich history, featuring ancient fortifications and tales of legends that have shaped Irish culture. Whether you're hiking along the paths or simply soaking in the scenery, the cliffs offer an unforgettable experience that connects you with the natural beauty of Ireland. So what are you waiting for? You won't believe how Linkungan thrives in Arnon. This incredible plant species originates from the land of Pinot, where it has adapted to its unique environment. However, things get really exciting when we look at Arnon, where Linkungan can grow even larger. The rich soil and favorable climate conditions in Arnon allow this remarkable plant to reach impressive heights and widths. Scientists are fascinated by this expansion, as it indicates not only the plant's resilience, but also the potential for its future growth. As Arnon continues to provide optimal conditions, we can expect Linkungan populations to flourish, spreading their vibrant leaves and unique flowers. This ongoing study is helping researchers understand more about how plants adapt to different environments and the implications for agriculture and conservation. So how much bigger can Linkungan actually get in its new home? Hard to believe, but plants once reproduced with spores. For about 150 million years, early plants were quite different from the ones we're familiar with today. According to fossil records, these ancient plants resembled modern-day moss and didn't have seeds. Instead, they used single-celled spores to reproduce, spreading these tiny units into the environment. This method allowed them to thrive in various habitats for millions of years. Imagine a lush, green landscape filled with spore-producing plants rather than flowering trees and shrubs. Eventually, the evolution of multicellular seeds changed everything, paving the way for more complex plants. This shift not only helped plants survive in diverse climates, but also led to the amazing variety of plant life we see today. Isn't it fascinating how these tiny spores were instrumental in shaping our world? This might surprise you. Women's hearts beat faster. Did you know that a woman's heart is generally smaller than a man's heart? This size difference means that a woman's heart pumps a lower volume of blood with each beat. To make up for this, a woman's heart usually beats 6 to 8 times faster each minute compared to a man's heart. Isn't that fascinating? One key player in this difference is estrogen, a hormone that not only affects various bodily functions, but also influences heart rates. So while a man might have a larger heart that beats more slowly, a woman's smaller heart works a bit harder, beating faster to ensure her body gets the oxygen and nutrients it needs. Understanding these differences helps us recognize how unique our bodies are and how hormones impact our health in intricate ways. Isn't the human body amazing? Discover how birds enjoy chili peppers without burning. Birds are truly fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to their relationship with chili peppers. The secret lies in capsaicin, the very compound that gives chili peppers their spicy heat. Unlike mammals, birds have a special biology that allows them to eat these fiery seeds without feeling the burn. This unique trait makes chili-laced birdseed a clever way to fend off pesky squirrels and other mammals who can't handle the heat. So when you sprinkle these spicy seeds in your backyard, the birds happily feast away, relishing the flavors while the mammals steer clear, their sensitive taste buds rejecting the fiery treat. This natural separation benefits both the birds, who get a nutritious snack, and the gardeners, who keep unwanted scavengers at bay. Isn't it amazing how nature works in such clever ways? Guess what really drives Sahara's dramatic transformation? The Sahara Desert, currently the largest hot desert in the world, was once a vibrant green oasis. About 10,000 years ago, during a time called the African Humid Period, this vast expanse was filled with lakes, rivers, and flourishing plant life. Imagine a place bustling with wildlife and greenery instead of endless sand dunes. What caused this stunning change? It all comes down to shifts in the Earth's orbit. These subtle changes altered the amount of sunlight reaching different regions, leading to increased rainfall in the Sahara. This allowed lush vegetation to thrive, creating a habitat for various animals. However, as the Earth's orbit shifted again, the region became drier, eventually transforming into the arid desert we know today. Isn't it fascinating how the environment can change dramatically over thousands of years? Let's uncover the truth about Salmonella. Salmonella is a sneaky bacteria that loves to hang out in raw meat and poultry. This tiny troublemaker can lead to some serious stomach problems, including nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea if you're not careful. It's especially common in undercooked chicken and eggs, so being vigilant in the kitchen is crucial. Proper cooking kills these harmful bacteria, ensuring your food is safe to enjoy. To avoid a salmonella scare, always cook meat to the right temperature. Chicken should reach 165 degrees and 75 degrees. Washing your hands before handling food and using separate cutting boards for raw meat can also help prevent cross-contamination. It's a simple yet effective way to protect yourself and your loved ones from foodborne illnesses. Have you checked your cooking practices lately? Here's something incredible about Japan's seismic activity. Japan is a fascinating archipelago located in Southeast Asia, consisting of over 6,800 islands. This unique geography isn't just visually stunning, it also drives intense geological activity. About 70% of Japan's land features mountains, many of which are towering volcanoes, approximately 200 of them. These majestic natural formations not only create Japan's breathtaking landscapes, but also pose risks due to potential eruptions. Additionally, Japan is situated in a seismically active region, resulting in around 1,500 earthquakes annually. These quakes can vary widely, from gentle tremors that barely disturb a cup of tea to significant shakes that can result in widespread damage. The relentless shifting of tectonic plates beneath the country contributes to its beauty and unpredictability. Remarkably, the people of Japan have demonstrated incredible resilience. Their architecture and cultural practices have evolved to thrive alongside these natural events. Whether admiring the serene beauty of Mount Fuji or navigating the vibrant streets of Tokyo, Japan reminds us that it is shaped by both stunning beauty and powerful forces of nature. Unbelievable but true. Charles Blondin walked a tightrope. In 1859, this daring French acrobat made history by becoming the first person to cross Niagara Falls on a tightrope, thrilling spectators and defying the odds. Picture this: a massive waterfall thundering down, mist rising, and there goes Blondin, teetering above it all on a narrow rope. His breathtaking stunt was just the beginning. Blondin perfected the art of showmanship, dazzling crowds with jaw-dropping performances. Imagine him cooking an omelet while suspended high above the roaring waters, showcasing not just his skill, but also his bravado. His feats highlighted not only physical strength, but also incredible mental focus, something all of us can admire. Each crossing was a test of courage, as the wind whipped around him and the roar of the falls filled the air. Blondin's adventures serve as a reminder that with daring dreams and a little creativity, the impossible can become reality. Who knows what daring feats await us today? Did you know male seahorses carry their young? This unique role in the animal kingdom turns traditional views of pregnancy upside down. Unlike most species, male seahorses take on the remarkable task of becoming pregnant. During mating, the female seahorse deposits her eggs into a special pouch located on the male's abdomen. Here he fertilizes the eggs, providing a safe environment for them to develop. Over a period that can last from 10 days to 6 weeks, he carries the eggs, nurturing them as they grow into tiny seahorses. When the babies are ready to face the world, the male goes through contractions to birth thousands of miniature seahorses, some no bigger than a pea. This fascinating reproductive strategy means that seahorse dads play a critical role in ensuring their offspring survive. So next time you spot a seahorse, remember that it's the male that has the incredible job of pregnancy and parenting. Now that's a twist on nature's rules. Can you believe Canada loves macaroni and cheese? This nation holds the title for the highest per capita consumption of this creamy, cheesy delight in the world. With its comforting texture and cheesy goodness, macaroni and cheese has become a beloved staple for Canadians of all ages. It's not just a side dish. For many, it's a comfort food that brings back childhood memories. Canadians enjoy it in various ways, from the classic home-cooked version to gourmet spins loaded with different cheeses and toppings. It's even popular at events like barbecues and family gatherings. The love for this dish reflects Canada's cozy culture, where warmth and hospitality shine through every plate. But why is macaroni and cheese so popular in Canada? Some believe it could be due to the long winters, as people crave something warm and filling. Others say it is simply part of the Canadian identity. So the next time you're cooking or ordering food, remember that you're enjoying a dish that Canadians absolutely adore, and that brings people together. Guess what really drives our love for glitter? It all started on a ranch in New Jersey back in 1934, where Henry Rushman stumbled upon this dazzling material quite by accident. While working with metal, Rushman noticed tiny flecks shining in the sunlight, leading him to experiment further. This unexpected discovery led to the creation of what we now know as glitter. Initially used for decoration, glitter quickly gained popularity in crafts, fashion, and even cosmetics. Its sparkly shine can brighten up any occasion, from holiday parties to birthday celebrations. Today, glitter is everywhere, from arts and crafts supplies to festive clothing, making it hard to imagine special events without its shimmer. But did you know that there are concerns about its environmental impact? As we enjoy its beauty, we also have to think about how we can make glitter more eco-friendly. Surprisingly, Warren G. Harding was a romantic. During his presidency, Harding didn't just focus on politics. He also nurtured a passionate relationship with Carrie Phillips, his mistress. Their correspondence is famous for revealing a softer side of the 29th President of the United States. In heartfelt love letters, Harding poured out his feelings, expressing deep affection and longing for Phillips. He called her pet names and confessed his love in poetic language, which was far from the usual official demeanor expected of a man in his position. Their relationship lasted over a decade, showing that even the most prominent figures can have a complex personal life. Harding often wrote about his desire to be with Phillips, creating a treasure trove of intimate and revealing letters. These writings give us a glimpse into the emotional world of a man who led a country while balancing a secret affair. It makes you think, how many secrets do our leaders keep behind closed doors? Let's uncover the truth about cable cars in San Francisco. These iconic cable cars are more than just a way to get around town. They're a piece of living history. Established in the late 19th century, they have become a symbol of the city's charm and ingenuity. Climbing the steep hills of San Francisco, these wooden cars provide a unique commuting experience, giving riders breathtaking views of the bay and the famous Golden Gate Bridge. The cable cars operate using a complex system of underground cables, which are pulled by powerful engines. This means that passengers can enjoy a smooth ride while the cars gracefully glide up and down the city's steep streets. In addition to their practical use, these cable cars are recognized as a National Historic Landmark, drawing visitors from around the world. Have you ever ridden one of these fascinating machines? Guess what really drives negative side effects? The phenomenon known as nocebo can make you feel worse just by expecting to. While the placebo effect can help people feel better due to their positive beliefs, the nocebo effect works in the opposite direction. This means if you believe that a medicine or treatment will cause side effects, you might actually experience those unwanted symptoms, even if the treatment is harmless. Research shows that the mind plays a powerful role in our health. For example, patients who were warned about possible side effects were more likely to report them, even when they received a sugar pill instead of real medication. This intriguing connection between our thoughts and body demonstrates how crucial our mindset is when it comes to health and healing. So could simply changing how you think about treatments really alter your experience? Absolutely. Most people don't know this, but clouds can wave. Arches clouds are fascinating formations that look just like giant waves in the sky. These beautiful structures often roll in after a thunderstorm, giving the atmosphere a surreal, almost oceanic vibe. Picture a giant white tsunami made of fluffy vapor, slowly sweeping across the horizon. Unlike regular clouds, Arches clouds are characterized by their unique wave-like shapes, which can stretch across a vast distance. The process behind their formation involves warm, moist air rising and cooling, creating steam that condenses into these breathtaking arcs. Watching an arch's cloud can feel like observing a natural performance as they shift and change with the wind. So next time a thunderstorm clears, keep your eyes on the sky. You might just witness this amazing display of nature's creativity with arches clouds gracefully flowing above. Isn't that incredible? Ever thought about why unisex clothing doesn't fit everyone? This common style often leans toward designs that suit men's bodies better, particularly because they tend to cater for broader shoulders. Many unisex items overlook the curves and shapes that characterize women's figures, leading to discomfort and inadequate support. For example, a shirt designed for a male silhouette may hang awkwardly on a woman, leaving her feeling less confident in her outfit. The fashion world is beginning to recognize this issue, pushing for more inclusive designs that celebrate all body types. This shift not only addresses comfort, but also promotes a sense of identity and self-expression through clothing. As more brands embrace this approach, we might finally see styles that truly fit everyone, regardless of gender. Are we on the brink of a clothing revolution that prioritizes fit and comfort for all? Let's uncover the truth about Toy Story's history. In 1995, Toy Story made a giant leap in cinema by becoming the first fully computer-generated film. This groundbreaking movie was created by Pixar Animation Studios and introduced audiences to a magical world where toys come to life when humans aren't watching. The creative genius behind Toy Story was a visionary named John Lasseter, who helped use cutting-edge technology to bring characters like Woody and Buzz Lightyear to the big screen. Unlike traditional animation, which relies on hand-drawn images, Toy Story's vibrant visuals were entirely crafted using computers, making it a pioneer in digital filmmaking. Audiences around the globe celebrated its success, not just for its innovative animation, but also for its heartfelt story and memorable characters. Toy Story set a new standard for animated films, influencing countless productions that followed. Its release marked the beginning of a new era in animation, showcasing how technology could tell rich, engaging stories. Can you imagine a world without Toy Story's influence? Did you hear about Fusaiichi Pegasus passing? This incredible racehorse, known for winning the 2000 Kentucky Derby, left an indelible mark on the world of horse racing. Fusaiichi Pegasus was not only famous for his impressive speed and stamina, but also for his bright bay coat and charismatic presence. Born in 1997, he quickly rose to stardom, capturing the hearts of fans and trainers alike. After a stellar racing career, which earned him over $1 million in purse winnings, he retired and became a popular sire, producing many successful offspring. Unfortunately, in 2023, Fusaiichi Pegasus passed away at the ripe age of 26 due to old age, a reminder of the passage of time in the animal kingdom. His legacy lives on through his descendants and the joy he brought to countless racing enthusiasts. How will the racing world remember this remarkable champion? Here's a wild fact about music sales. In 2016, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart surprisingly outsold modern pop sensation Beyoncé in CD sales. This extraordinary feat happened when a special deluxe box set was released to honor the 225th anniversary of Mozart's death. The box set included some of his most famous compositions, showcasing the brilliance of a musician who has captivated audiences for centuries. This remarkable achievement illustrates just how timeless and appealing Mozart's music remains, even in a world dominated by contemporary artists. While Beyoncé dominates the charts and fills concert venues with energetic performances, Mozart's classical masterpieces continue to resonate with both old and new fans alike. Music lovers flock to purchase the box set, proving that great art can transcend time and trends. Isn't it incredible to think that a composer from the 18th century can still compete in today's music industry? Did you know bones are always changing? Bones are not just static structures. They actively undergo a continuous process called remodeling. This fascinating process means that old bone tissue is broken down and replaced with new tissue, which helps maintain bone strength and health. Instead of being rigid, bones adapt to various physical stresses we place on them, like lifting weights or walking. When we exercise or even when we suffer injuries, our bones respond to those challenges by reorganizing themselves to better support our body's needs. This dynamic cycle is not just essential for athletes, but for everyone, ensuring that our skeleton is resilient over time. Moreover, factors like age, diet, and hormones can affect how quickly and effectively our bones remodel. So the next time you think about your bones, remember they are living, breathing structures constantly working to keep you strong and healthy. Let's uncover the truth about identical twins. Imagine two identical twins, both named James, separated at birth yet living eerily similar lives. This fascinating story showcases how closely their paths mirrored each other. Both twins grew up unaware of each other's existence, but ended up following remarkably parallel journeys. They became police officers, dedicated to upholding the law, while their personal lives unfolded in astonishingly similar fashion. Each James married a woman named Linda, only to go through a divorce and remarry women named Betty. This almost script-like resemblance of their life choices raises intriguing questions about nature versus nurture. Are their choices influenced more by genetics or environment? The twins' experiences remind us how DNA can play a significant role in shaping who we are, even when we're raised apart. So what does this mean for the larger questions of identity and destiny? Let's uncover the truth about the penny black. The penny black, introduced on May 1st, 1840, holds the title of the world's first postage stamp, and it marked a revolutionary moment in mailing history. Featuring a young 15-year-old Queen Victoria, this stamp made sending letters easier and more affordable for everyone. Imagine a world where every stamp had to be cut out by hand. That was the reality until 1854, when stamps began being produced in sheets. Over 68 million copies of the penny black were printed, capturing the public's imagination and changing the way people communicated. Before its invention, sending mail could be complicated and costly, often depending on the distance and weight. The penny black simplified this process, paving the way for modern postal services. It's fascinating to think how such a small piece of paper transformed communication forever, don't you think? Discover the intriguing life of Warna Asli-Wardle. Born in the 17th century, Warna Asli-Wardle holds a fascinating place in history, especially for those interested in genealogy. She was married to William from Orange, a detail that hints at their lives and connections during a time of great change in Europe. The 17th century was marked by exploration, scientific advancements, and social upheaval, making it an exciting period for anyone studying history. Warna's marriage to William could also reflect the social dynamics of the era, possibly revealing insights into family connections, local politics, or even trade routes. Historians and genealogists alike can find her story rich with the potential for deeper understanding of the lives of people in that time. What might we learn about Warna's world if we could peek into her life? Is it really true that a computer beat a chess champion? In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue supercomputer made history by defeating the reigning world chess champion, Garry Kasparov, in a series of matches. This marked a groundbreaking moment in the world of artificial intelligence, as it was the first time a computer triumphed over a human champion in a complete chess game. Deep Blue was no ordinary computer. It was specially designed to calculate millions of possible moves per second. While Kasparov was a seasoned player known for his strategic thinking and deep understanding of the game, Deep Blue relied on its ability to analyze vast amounts of data and evaluate patterns. This monumental victory sparked debates about the role of machines in human endeavors and posed questions about the future of AI. Could we be witnessing the dawn of a new era, where computers not only assist us but also challenge our most talented minds? This might surprise you. Nuclear energy can reduce carbon footprints. Nuclear energy is a powerhouse when it comes to generating electricity with significantly lower carbon emissions than traditional fossil fuels. The incredible discovery of nuclear fission opened up a new frontier in energy production, allowing us to harness the immense energy stored in atomic nuclei. By developing nuclear reactors, we've been able to produce large amounts of electricity that can power homes, industries, and cities. However, while the benefits are substantial, like reducing greenhouse gases, there are serious risks to consider, such as the potential for accidents and the challenge of nuclear waste management. The debate continues about how to balance these dangers with the urgent need for clean energy solutions. Can we harness the power of nuclear energy safely for a sustainable future? Discover the Beatles' surprising final contract signing. It might surprise you to learn that the Beatles were not legally dissolved until 1974. This historical moment came when John Lennon signed the final contract while enjoying a vacation at Disney World in Florida. Imagine the iconic Beatle, surrounded by the magic of Disney, finalizing the end of an era that transformed music forever. This quirky detail adds a fun twist to the band's fascinating history, showcasing how even monumental decisions can occur in unexpected places. The Beatles had already left an indelible mark on popular culture, defined by their innovative songwriting and memorable performances. Yet, the fact that their official separation took place in a theme park adds a touch of whimsy to their legacy. So, the next time you think of the Beatles, remember this unusual piece of trivia. What could be more iconic than signing paperwork in the happiest place on Earth? Did you know crabs have teeth in their stomachs? It might sound strange, but these fascinating marine animals have a unique way of processing their food. Instead of teeth in their mouths like we do, crabs have a specialized organ called a gastric mill located in their stomachs. This organ is made up of hard, tooth-like structures that grind up food into smaller pieces. Crabs primarily eat various types of algae, small fish, and other marine creatures, and the gastric mill helps them break down their meals effectively. This adaptation is crucial for their survival, allowing them to efficiently digest tough food items in their underwater habitats. Different species of crabs have different types of gastric mills depending on their diet, showcasing nature's creativity in solving similar challenges in various ways. So the next time you see a crab scuttling along the beach or lurking under a rock, remember that it's not just its claws and shell that make it unique. Its stomach's teeth are working hard to keep it fed. You might be surprised about the ISS crew's start. In 2000, history was made when the first permanent crew moved into the International Space Station, ISS, marking a new era for humanity. This groundbreaking event allowed astronauts to live and work in space continuously, setting the foundation for countless scientific discoveries. Before this, astronauts would only spend weeks aboard the ISS. But with a permanent crew, researchers could conduct long-term experiments on everything from growing plants in microgravity to studying human health in space. The ISS serves as a platform for international collaboration, bringing together space agencies from different countries like NASA, Roscosmos, and ESA. This ongoing human presence in orbit not only expands our understanding of space, but also prepares us for future missions to the Moon and Mars. What challenges do you think astronauts face living in space for so long? Believe it or not, Delaware has a unique government structure. This small state stands out in the U.S. because it operates with only 3 layers of government: local, state, and federal. While many larger states have multiple divisions and agencies complicating their systems, Delaware keeps things straightforward and efficient. This simplicity allows for quicker decision-making and potentially less bureaucracy, making it easier for citizens to navigate their government. For example, residents often experience more direct access to state services and a more personalized relationship with their representatives. Delaware's streamlined structure can be particularly beneficial during emergencies or when swift policy changes are needed. So if you find government red tape frustrating, you might appreciate Delaware's approach. With its simple governance, the state tries to balance effectiveness with direct engagement. It's fascinating how such a small state can still hold significant influence, especially in areas like business and law, thanks to its clear-cut governmental framework. Isn't it intriguing to see how size shapes structure? Here's a wild fact about NBA players. It might surprise you to learn that even the best, like Stephen Curry, miss shots during practice. While social media often paints a picture of perfect shooting, the reality is much different. In the gym, NBA players work tirelessly on their skills, taking countless shots to refine their mechanics. Just like any other athlete, they frequently miss. These missed shots are a vital part of their training. The process of honing their skills requires repetition, and every missed attempt provides valuable feedback on what needs improvement. So next time you watch a game and see players making incredible shots, remember that behind those highlights lies a lot of hard work, dedication, and yes, plenty of misses. It's all part of their journey to excellence. Believe it or not, orangutans are clever tool users. These incredible creatures, which are the largest primates on Earth, showcase impressive skills that rival those of some humans. In their natural habitats, you can often find them using branches to poke into tree hollows and extract delicious fruits, nuts, and insects. But that's not all. When rain showers drench their tropical forests, orangutans get creative by using large leaves as makeshift umbrellas, protecting themselves from getting soaked. This resourceful behavior highlights not only their intelligence, but also their adaptability to the environment. Research shows that orangutans learn these techniques by observing others in their social groups, passing down knowledge much like we do. Their ability to use tools for everyday survival demonstrates how complex and fascinating these mammals really are. Isn't it amazing what these remarkable animals can do? Believe it or not, microplastics are everywhere. These tiny plastic particles, each smaller than 5 microns, have been discovered in some of the most isolated places on Earth, including the Arctic and deep ocean trenches. Microplastics can travel incredible distances through water and air, spreading far beyond their original sources. They come from various everyday items such as clothing, containers, and packaging, breaking down over time into minuscule fragments. This widespread presence poses serious challenges for wildlife and ecosystems, as animals may ingest these particles, mistaking them for food. Even more alarming is the potential for microplastics to enter our own food chain, impacting human health as well. Understanding the journey of microplastics and how they infiltrate every corner of our planet is crucial to tackling this growing environmental issue. What steps can we take to reduce their impact? Why exactly does the Amazon rainforest matter so much? The Amazon rainforest, often called the lungs of the earth, plays a vital role in producing a significant portion of the world's oxygen. This massive forest not only generates about 20% of the oxygen we breathe, but it also supports an incredible array of biodiversity, hosting roughly 10% of all known species on our planet. From colorful birds to rare plants, its ecosystem is teeming with life. Additionally, the rainforest helps regulate global climate patterns by absorbing carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that contributes to climate change. However, deforestation and illegal logging threaten this precious environment, putting countless species in the Earth's climate at risk. Protecting the Amazon isn't just about conserving trees, it's about maintaining the balance of life on Earth. What can we do to help preserve this vital resource? Ever thought about why cucumbers are so refreshing? Cucumbers are a fantastic snack, especially during hot summer days. With their impressive composition of 95% water, they keep you hydrated while adding almost no calories to your diet. Technically a fruit, cucumbers belong to the melon family, which includes fan favorites like watermelon and cantaloupe. This means they share a few traits, such as being crisp and juicy. Eating cucumbers doesn't just help with hydration. They also bring a satisfying crunch that many of us love. Whether you slice them into salads, blend them into smoothies, or nibble on them alone, cucumbers are versatile and delicious. Plus, they contain vitamins and minerals that are beneficial for your skin and heart, making them a powerhouse of nutrients. So next time you're looking for a refreshing snack, reach for a cucumber instead of something heavier. Why exactly does the Yarlung Changpo Grand Canyon amaze us? This breathtaking canyon in China is confirmed as the deepest in the world, plunging 5,500 meters, 18,000 feet, down into the earth. Stretching over 500 kilometers, it easily outdoes the famous Grand Canyon in the United States in both depth and length. Formed by the Yarlung Changpo River, it meanders through towering mountains, lush valleys, and unique ecosystems that showcase the region's stunning biodiversity. The canyon not only attracts adventure seekers and nature lovers, but also scientists who study the geology and climate of this incredible landscape. With its majestic cliffs and mysterious paths, the Yarlung Changpo Grand Canyon continues to captivate everyone's imagination, raising questions about how it formed and what secrets it may still hold. Isn't it fascinating how nature shapes our world in such extraordinary ways? Prepare to be amazed by Aaron James' survival story. In 2021, this 46-year-old man faced a life-altering moment when he endured a shocking 700-volt electric shock. The severity of the incident left him with serious facial injuries, but Aaron's journey didn't end there. With expert medical care, he fought through the trauma and began to reclaim his life. Remarkably, he regained his sense of smell, which had been lost due to the accident, and he improved his ability to eat, making everyday tasks much easier. This amazing recovery not only boosted his physical health, but also his overall happiness and well-being. Aaron's experience stands as a beacon of hope, illustrating how determination and support can lead to remarkable healing. His story encourages others who face challenges, reminding us all of the strength we can find within ourselves when adversity strikes. Curious how Cristiano Ronaldo guards his privacy? The famous soccer player, Cristiano Ronaldo, is not just known for his exceptional skills on the field, but also for how he skillfully protects his private life from the media spotlight. Despite being one of the most recognizable celebrities globally, Ronaldo uses several clever strategies to maintain his personal space. For example, he often shares carefully curated glimpses into his life on social media, allowing fans to connect with him while keeping certain aspects away from public eye. He also takes measures like choosing less public venues for family outings and using security teams to ensure his family's safety. By controlling the narrative around his life, he cleverly manages what fans and the media can see, helping to create a sense of normalcy amid the chaos of fame. This balancing act between public interest and personal privacy raises questions about how other celebrities handle similar pressures. What do you think about this approach to privacy? Prepare to be amazed by bombardier beetles' defenses. These incredible insects have developed a one-of-a-kind defense mechanism that truly stands out in the animal kingdom. When threatened, bombardier beetles can mix two chemicals stored in their abdomens, creating a reaction that produces a hot, noxious spray at an astonishing 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This is not just a simple squirt, it's like a mini explosion that can deter even the hungriest predators. The beetles have special muscles that help them eject this boiling liquid, aiming it with impressive precision. Remarkably, this hot acid can cause burns, making foes think twice before attacking. Scientists are fascinated by this defense strategy, which not only showcases nature's creativity, but also inspires research into new technologies. The bombardier beetle is a small but mighty survivor, reminding us of the intricate adaptations in the natural world. How many other amazing survival strategies do you think exist in nature? Is it really true that people fear mice so much? Musophobia, the term for the intense fear of mice, affects many individuals, leading to significant distress in their daily lives. Imagine walking into a room and spotting a tiny mouse darting across the floor. Some people might freeze in fear, feeling an overwhelming urge to escape. This fear often stems from various factors, such as past experiences, cultural influences, or even learned behaviors from family and friends. It's not just a simple dislike. Musophobia can trigger panic attacks and anxiety in those affected. For some, even pictures or videos of mice can induce dread. Understanding this fear is essential, as many people may not realize the impact it has on their lives. If you're curious about where this fear comes from or how it can be treated, you're definitely not alone. Awareness and support can help individuals manage their fears, leading to a more comfortable life. Did you know Eagle had just 25 seconds of fuel? On July 20th, 1969, when Apollo 11's lunar module, Eagle, made its historic descent to the moon, things were looking pretty tense. Neil Armstrong, the commander and first human to walk on lunar soil, had to take manual control at a critical moment. As the spacecraft approached the surface, the mission control team realized that there was only about 25 seconds of fuel left in the tank. With incredible focus and skill, Armstrong piloted Eagle away from rocky terrain and guided it to a safe landing zone. Imagine the pressure. This daring maneuver not only marked the first successful moon landing, but also showcased Armstrong's extraordinary abilities as an astronaut. His calm decision-making in the face of potential disaster transformed a mission into a monumental achievement in human history. Hard to believe, but candy laws exist in Idaho. Idaho has an unusual law that states a man cannot give his partner a box of candy or chocolate that weighs less than 50 pounds. Imagine the surprise of receiving such a massive sweet treat. This regulation might sound like a joke, yet it impacts how people in Idaho approach gift-giving. While the origins of this law are somewhat unclear, it certainly stretches the imagination and raises questions about what constitutes a generous gift. For women in Idaho, this law opens the door to a new level of excitement in the world of confectionery gifts. It's no longer just about chocolates, it's an opportunity for creativity. So if you're planning a special surprise, think big. 50 pounds of your partner's favorite candies could really make an impression. Isn't it fun to consider how laws like this shape our traditions? Can you believe Pluto hasn't finished its orbit yet? Discovered in 1930, Pluto is a fascinating, distant dwarf planet that has its own unique rhythm in our solar system. While most planets zip around the Sun, Pluto takes a staggering 248 years to complete a single orbit. That means when Pluto was discovered, it was just getting started on a journey that won't wrap up until 2178. Isn't that mind-blowing? In contrast, think about Mercury, the speedster of our solar system, which zips around the Sun in just 88 days. Pluto's eccentric orbit also means that it sometimes gets closer to the Sun than Neptune, leading to interesting interactions and changes in its atmosphere. Although no longer classified as a full planet in 2006, Pluto continues to captivate astronomers and space enthusiasts alike. Its icy surface and diverse moons, especially Charon, its largest moon, make it a tantalizing target for study. So as we wait for Pluto's next grand finish line in its cosmic dance, we can appreciate how diverse and surprising our solar system really is. Let's uncover the truth about Neil Armstrong's famous words. When Neil Armstrong took his historic first step onto the moon in 1969, he intended to say, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." However, a small glitch in the transmission caused the crucial A to disappear, leading to a slight change in meaning. This omission left many listeners puzzled, as it sounded like he declared, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Armstrong has often clarified that he never meant to drop the article. This small detail has sparked debate among linguists, historians, and space enthusiasts for decades. Could you imagine how different the impact of his words might have been if that tiny word had been included? Despite the mix-up, Armstrong's message continues to inspire generations, symbolizing humanity's incredible ability to explore beyond Earth. What do you think his words mean to you? Believe it or not, mirror hours hold special meaning. These fascinating moments occur when the hour and minutes on a clock match, like 11:11 or 22:22. Many people believe that seeing such numbers is more than just a coincidence. It's often viewed as a signal from the universe, a moment when your thoughts align with your realities. Some cultures consider mirror hours as a time for wishes or as a sign of reassurance that you're on the right path. Interestingly, many people report that they notice these times during significant moments in their lives, leading them to think that these occurrences are linked to their feelings or thoughts. Whether it's viewed through a spiritual lens or a fun coincidence, there's no denying that these moments can spark curiosity. You might even catch yourself glancing at the clock when it strikes a mirror hour, wondering if it's a nudge from the cosmos or just a neat trick of time. Have you ever noticed a mirror hour and felt that it meant something special? Ever tasted kiviak from Greenland? This traditional Inuit Christmas delicacy is as unique as it sounds. Kiviak is made by fermenting whole seabirds, usually ox, inside a hollowed-out seal. The preparation involves a fascinating process. The seal is tightly sealed and buried under stones for several months. As it ferments, the contents develop a strong, pungent flavor that is both intriguing and unique. While it may sound unusual to some, kiviak holds cultural significance for the Inuit people, representing a connection to their heritage and traditions. By Christmas time, families dig up the buried seal to reveal the fermented birds, ready to be enjoyed during festive meals. It's a dish that showcases the ingenuity of using available resources in a harsh Arctic environment, ensuring the birds are preserved and flavorful just in time for the holiday season. Although kiviak may not be for everyone, it certainly offers a culinary adventure that highlights the rich traditions and resilience of the Inuit culture. Would you dare to try this distinctive dish? Let's explore the artistry of Dominic Davis in animation. Dominic Davis is a talented animator who has carved a unique niche in the world of minimalist stop motion. His work stands out for its use of neutral colors and carefully crafted settings, creating an atmosphere that pulls viewers into a whimsical yet subtle realm. What's fascinating is how he transforms basic materials like clay, paper, and wood into captivating stories. This innovative approach allows him to connect deeply with his audience. Davis shares his animations on social media platforms where they have gained a significant following and acclaim. Fans admire the delicate visual style and the narrative rhythm that flows throughout his pieces, showcasing his ability to convey complex emotions with simplicity. By focusing on minimalism, he challenges the conventional expectations of animation, sparking discussion about the potential of everyday materials. Through his unique artistic lens, Davis invites us to appreciate the beauty and simplicity and creativity. What might he create next? This might surprise you, the mother of all demos. In 1968, a groundbreaking presentation by Douglas Engelbart revolutionized how we interact with computers. During this event, Engelbart showcased essential components that form the backbone of modern computing. Imagine seeing Windows used for multitasking, hypertext allowing us to link information seamlessly, and the introduction of video conferencing, which changed how people communicated across distances. Engelbart also unveiled the computer mouse, a tool that transformed how we navigate digital spaces, along with word processors that made writing and editing documents much easier. This demo was so ahead of its time that many of its concepts feel ordinary today, but they were revolutionary back then. Engelbart's vision not only enhanced personal productivity, but also laid the groundwork for the internet and many modern technologies we rely on today. Can you believe all that innovation happened in one presentation? Surprisingly, it's a fact that dentists invent sweets. William Morrison, a dentist from Nashville, Tennessee, is the genius behind the fluffy treat we all love, cotton candy. Back in 1897, Morrison teamed up with a confectioner named John C. Wharton to create this delightful sugary spin on traditional desserts. They utilized electricity to heat and melt sugar, spinning it at high speeds to create thin strands that would cool and solidify into a cloud of sweetness. Their invention made its debut at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, where it quickly became a hit. People were mesmerized by the ethereal, light texture and sweet flavor. This nostalgic carnival treat, often found at fairs and amusement parks, not only satisfies sweet tooth cravings, but also has a fascinating origin story that links back to a dentist. Isn't it amazing how something so tasty came from a profession typically associated with keeping our teeth healthy? This might surprise you. Nara's sacred deer roam freely. Nestled in Japan, Nara Park is home to over 1,000 free-roaming deer, which are considered sacred in the Shinto religion. Visitors flock to this beautiful park not just for the scenery, but to interact with these gentle creatures who wander through the lush greenery. According to tradition, these deer are messengers of the gods, embodying a powerful spiritual significance that has been honored for centuries. As you stroll through the park, you may see the deer approach visitors with curiosity, snacking on special deer crackers that many tourists buy. This delightful interaction creates a unique experience where people can connect with nature and culture. Moreover, the park is surrounded by historic temples and shrines, making it a perfect blend of natural beauty and cultural heritage. The sight of these majestic animals against the backdrop of ancient architecture adds to Nara's charm. So if you ever find yourself in Japan, don't miss the chance to explore Nara Park and meet its heavenly inhabitants. Have you ever smelled petrichor after rain? This delightful scent, often experienced during and after a rainfall, is caused by a combination of factors. The name petrichor comes from the Greek word petra, meaning rock, and koros, meaning the smell of. It arises when raindrops hit the ground and release oils from plants and bacteria in the soil. These oils mix with the air and create that fresh, earthy aroma. Studies show that the main component of petrichor is a compound called geosmin, which is produced by certain soil-dwelling bacteria. When it rains, the dampness helps to release these compounds into the atmosphere, leading to the familiar smell that many people find soothing and refreshing. Some even say it evokes feelings of peace or nostalgia. Petrichor not only signals a change in the weather, but also enhances our connection to nature. So the next time you take a deep breath during a rain shower, remember that you're experiencing petrichor, the soothing scent that nature offers after a spell of rain. Did you know baby carrots are just regular carrots? Surprisingly, these crunchy snacks aren't a unique variety, but rather regular carrots that have been trimmed down to a smaller size. Introduced in the 1980s, baby carrots were created to tackle food waste by using imperfect or excess carrots that might otherwise end up in the trash. Farmers found a way to cut these carrots into bite-sized pieces, making them appealing for snacking. Their bright orange color and convenient size have made them a favorite among kids and adults alike. However, many people mistakenly think that baby carrots are a different breed, but they are simply carrots with a new look. So, the next time you munch on a baby carrot, you can appreciate that you're enjoying a cleverly crafted snack, helping to reduce waste while also adding a healthy crunch to your diet. What are some other foods that might surprise you? You won't believe this about a flying cow. At a recent festival in Germany, a 3D inflatable cow kite took to the skies, but instead of delighting the crowd, it caused quite a stir among the children. Its remarkably realistic design made it seem more like a real cow than a fun festival decoration, leading to some panic. As the giant kite floated ominously above, kids ran in fright, imagining a bizarre scenario where this cow could actually come to life. Parents rushed to comfort their little ones, explaining that it was just a kite and there was nothing to fear. This funny incident highlights how our imaginations can turn even harmless objects into sources of fear, especially for young children. Festivals often bring joy and excitement, but unexpected sights can quickly change the mood. So what do you think would happen if you saw a flying cow in your neighborhood? Believe it or not, aliens may have left artifacts on Earth. The theory of extraterrestrial artifacts suggests that remnants of alien technology could be hidden around us. This fascinating idea proposes that alien beings may have visited our planet and left behind evidence of their existence. Enthusiasts point to strange metallic objects found in remote areas and mysterious underwater structures, which some believe may be the remains of alien spacecraft or technology. These claims spark curiosity and debate, prompting scientists and researchers to investigate these anomalies. While many of these findings can be explained by natural phenomena or human activity, the allure of discovering a piece of extraterrestrial history is hard to resist. As we continue exploring our planet and beyond, who knows what we might uncover? Could it be that we are not alone in the universe after all? What if I told you we know so little? Despite covering more than 70% of our planet, only about 1 to 5% of the ocean floor has been explored. This leaves vast underwater landscapes full of mysteries. Many scientists define this small percentage based on which areas they consider for exploration. For years, exploration efforts mainly concentrated on shallower coastal regions, where divers and submarines can easily access the water. However, thanks to advancements in technology like remotely operated vehicles and sonar mapping, we're finally able to dive deeper than ever before. This means that the dark and intriguing parts of the ocean, which might house unknown species and ecosystems, are becoming more reachable. Imagine the discoveries that await us in the unexplored depths. What secrets do these underwater realms hold? Is it really true that ancient ships can last centuries? In 2018, researchers made an astonishing discovery at the bottom of the Black Sea. The world's oldest intact shipwreck, an ancient Greek vessel that dates back an incredible 2,400 years. Found at depths exceeding a mile, this ship remained remarkably preserved thanks to the unique environment of the water, which lacks oxygen and slows decay. What's even more fascinating is that the ship's mast, rudders, and even its cargo are all intact, offering experts a priceless glimpse into the past. This incredible find closely resembles the designs seen on ancient Greek pottery, allowing historians to better understand maritime technology of the time. By studying this extraordinary ship, we're not just uncovering details about ancient vessels. We're also piecing together the lives and adventures of the people who navigated the seas over 2 millennia ago. What if I told you bayonets were for cooking? During the American Revolution, many soldiers discovered that their bayonets, which are knife-like weapons attached to the ends of rifles, were handy in the kitchen. Instead of only using them in combat, soldiers often relied on these tools to prepare meals in the field. This culinary use of bayonets showcased the resourcefulness of the troops, as they had to make the best of limited supplies. Interestingly, after some training, the American Army showed remarkable strategy skills by winning a battle without firing a single shot. This victory highlighted not just their combat abilities, but also their clever tactics and teamwork. With innovative approaches like this, the American soldiers turned the tide in several key conflicts, showcasing how creativity and preparation can lead to surprising success in unexpected situations. Have you ever wondered why some sculptures seem alive? In the realm of art, there are sculptures that capture the essence of movement, making them look as though they are caught mid-action. Artists use techniques like exaggerated poses, flowing lines, and intricate details to create these dynamic illusions. One famous example is the work of Italian sculptor Gian Lorenzo Bernini, whose pieces, such as The Rape of Proserpina, showcase figures in dramatic, expressive motion. These masterpieces can trick the eye, making a stone figure appear as if it might leap or dance right off its pedestal. This lifelike precision blurs the lines between stillness and movement, inviting viewers to engage with the art on a deeper level. Whether it's a running figure or a swirling garment, these sculptures challenge our perceptions and remind us that art can animate the inanimate, sparking our imagination in delightful ways. Ever wondered what makes a pizza cost $4,200? The Pizza Royal 007, created by Scottish chef Domenico Cralla in 2007, proudly holds the title of the world's most expensive pizza. Imagine a delicious blend of luxurious ingredients like edible gold, caviar, and lobster, all sitting atop a perfectly baked crust. This lavish pizza doesn't stop there. It also features smoked salmon and champagne-soaked venison, transforming a classic dish into a gourmet experience. Every bite promises a unique taste journey, showcasing the art of fine dining in an unexpected form. Cralla designed this extravagant dish for special occasions, appealing to those who seek indulgence like no other. It's not just a meal, it's a statement. If you're curious about what price tag a meal can carry, the Pizza Royal 007 certainly raises the bar in the culinary world. Would you dare to try it? Have you ever wondered why some DVD commentaries fail? The commentary for the film Rules of Attraction faced criticism for being inappropriate and entirely unexpected. Instead of insights from the cast or crew, viewers were treated to remarks from a comedian who had no connection to the film. This unusual choice raised eyebrows and left fans puzzled. Traditionally, DVD commentaries are designed to give audiences a behind-the-scenes look, sharing stories and experiences directly tied to the film. However, with the comedian's unrelated jokes and observations, many felt that it detracted from the serious themes and emotional weight of the story. Reviews pointed out that the humor felt out of place, disrupting the immersive experience that dedicated fans often seek. This incident serves as a reminder of how critical the right voices are in enhancing a film's legacy. What do you think makes a great DVD commentary? Can you imagine that Earth's inner core is larger? The Earth's inner core, which is mainly made up of iron and nickel, has a surprising twist. It's actually a bit bigger than the planet's surface. This fascinating phenomenon is called superrotation, where the inner core spins at a different speed than the rest of the planet. This difference is due to the complex interactions between the core and Earth's magnetic field, and these interactions play a crucial role in shaping our planet's geology. For instance, they influence volcanic activity and tectonic movements, affecting everything from mountain formation to earthquakes. Furthermore, the compression of the magnetic field helps protect us from harmful solar radiation. Isn't it incredible how these hidden processes beneath our feet play such a vital role in keeping our planet dynamic and life-sustaining? What other secrets does the Earth hold? Did you know Justin Timberlake sang for McDonald's? This pop superstar lent his voice to the catchy "I'm Lovin' It" jingle, creating a memorable tune that many people associate with the fast food giant. Released in 2003, this campaign marked a turning point in McDonald's marketing strategy, reflecting a fresh and youthful vibe. Timberlake's involvement not only showcased his musical talent, but also elevated the brand's image. The jingle quickly became synonymous with McDonald's, helping to establish a strong emotional connection with customers. As the campaign ran across television and radio, it resonated with audiences, blending fun and nostalgia. Timberlake's engaging style, combined with the catchy melody, ensured that the slogan stuck in people's minds. Alongside his work in music and film, his contribution to McDonald's marketing was a unique venture, illustrating how artists can diversify their careers while bolstering brand identity. So next time you hear that iconic tune, remember the pop sensation behind it. Could a simple jingle really boost a brand's success? Here's a wild fact about sneezes and farts. Did you know a sneeze can zoom out of your nose at an impressive speed of 93 miles per hour? That's faster than most cars on the highway. When you feel that tickle in your nose, your body prepares to eject air, mucus, and tiny droplets, creating a mini explosion that helps clear irritants. On the other hand, a fart, while often humorous, travels at a much slower pace, about 9 miles per hour. This is because it's made up of gas that doesn't need the same forceful push as a sneeze. Interestingly, both sneezes and farts are natural bodily functions, showcasing how our bodies work to eliminate unwanted particles. So next time you hear a sneeze or a fart, you'll appreciate the wild speed difference. Isn't it fascinating how these common actions vary so much? Is it really true that people live underground in Cooperpeda? In this unique Australian town, around 60% of the residents have chosen to escape the unforgiving desert heat by living in underground houses. Cooperpeda experiences scorching temperatures, especially during summer, making traditional homes less comfortable. By digging into the earth, these innovative inhabitants create cooler living spaces that not only protect them from extreme weather, but also offer a fascinating glimpse into how people adapt to their environment. These underground homes maintain a steady temperature throughout the year, ensuring a pleasant living experience even when outside temperatures soar. The design of these homes often incorporates natural resources for energy efficiency, making them both sustainable and practical. This lifestyle might seem unusual, but for the residents of Cooperpeda, it's a smart solution to a hot and challenging climate. Can you believe your nose can sense 50,000 smells? Our incredible sense of smell is largely attributed to about 400 aroma receptors scattered throughout our nasal cavity. These receptors work hard, allowing humans to differentiate between thousands of distinct scents. Whether it's the sweet smell of fresh cookies baking or the sharp scent of lemon, each aroma triggers unique memories and emotions. This remarkable ability is not just for enjoyment, it plays a crucial role in our survival and social interactions. For instance, smell can affect our food choices and alert us to dangers, like smoke from a fire. Furthermore, scents often evoke powerful memories, taking us back to cherished moments in our lives. The connection between smell and emotion is so strong that researchers even believe specific aromas may influence our mood and behavior. Next time you catch a whiff of your favorite fragrance, remember you're tapping into a world of sensations that shapes your experiences. Your nose is truly a remarkable sensory tool. Did you know that robots can dance to music? Recent performances showcase robots whose machine-like gestures synchronize perfectly with the rhythm, creating choreographies that feel like they belong in a futuristic world. These impressive robots, designed with advanced technology, can interpret beats and melodies, translating them into dance movements with incredible precision. Engineers and artists have teamed up to develop algorithms that allow these machines to react to musical cues, making it seem as if they truly understand the art of dance. The combination of robotics and music offers an exciting glimpse into the future of entertainment, where technology and creativity blend seamlessly. Imagine a stage filled with these dancing robots, captivating audiences with their synchronized movements and vibrant displays. This innovation not only highlights technological advancements, but also challenges our understanding of art and expression. How do you think this will change the way we experience performances in the future? You might be shocked to learn that smartphones are amazing. With over 250,000 active patents, smartphones rank among the most complex inventions in modern history. Each time you swipe, tap, or download an app, you benefit from cutting-edge technology that has been carefully designed and protected by patents. This includes innovations such as touchscreens that respond to your fingers, advanced battery optimization techniques that keep your phone alive longer, and even the cameras that let you capture stunning photos. Companies and inventors continuously work to improve these devices, making them faster, smarter, and more user-friendly. Imagine the brilliant minds behind these creations, driving the advancement of technology and shaping how we communicate. So next time you reach for your smartphone, think about all the incredible engineering and innovation behind it. Could you imagine life without it? Did you know dolphins breathe more efficiently than humans? While humans only replace about 15% of the air in their lungs with each breath, dolphins are incredibly efficient, replacing approximately 90% of the air when they surface. This remarkable ability is vital for dolphins, as it allows them to maximize oxygen intake while they're submerged. Dolphins spend significant amounts of time underwater, sometimes diving for minutes or even longer in search of food or while navigating their environment. By quickly exchanging stale air for fresh oxygen, they ensure they have enough energy for swimming, hunting, and even socializing. Their unique lung structure and breathing technique, known as apnea, help them hold their breath while minimizing the time they need to surface. This adaptation not only enhances their survival in marine habitats, but also demonstrates the wonders of evolution. So the next time you take a breath, think about how dolphins have evolved to thrive in their underwater world. Hard to believe, but slow TV is a hit. This unique genre, which started in Norway, encompasses unedited broadcasts showcasing simple everyday activities like a scenic 7-hour train journey or salmon swimming upstream during their annual migration. Imagine plopping down on your couch and watching a train wind its way through breathtaking landscapes or witnessing the serene struggle of fish against fast-moving water. The appeal lies in its calming, meditative quality, offering viewers a peaceful escape from the fast-paced world around them. Instead of dramatic plots and flashy visuals, slow TV invites you to embrace the beauty of the ordinary, making it an immersive experience that feels both refreshing and comforting. So next time you're searching for something to watch, why not try something different and dive into the world of slow TV? It might just be the perfect remedy for a hectic day. Let's uncover the truth about ocean bioluminescence. In the mysterious depths of the ocean, where sunlight barely reaches, a magical world shines brightly with bioluminescence. Fascinating creatures like jellyfish, anglerfish, and deep-sea squid possess the incredible ability to emit their own light. But why do they glow? For jellyfish, it's often about attracting prey or warding off predators. Anglerfish use a glowing lure to entice unsuspecting fish, while deep-sea squid might flash their light for communication. This natural phenomenon highlights the astonishing adaptability of life in extreme conditions, proving that even in total darkness, nature finds a way to thrive. The diverse reasons for these glowing displays remind us of the complexity of ocean ecosystems and the ongoing mysteries yet to be discovered in the vast, unexplored depths of our planet's oceans. Believe it or not, ancient doctors had wild ideas. In ancient medicine, particularly during the time of Galen, physicians believed that our health depended on a delicate balance of 4 bodily humors: blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. Each humor was thought to correspond to different temperaments and illnesses. For example, too much blood could make someone feel hot and feverish, leading physicians to use bloodletting, a practice where they draw blood to restore balance. If someone had excess yellow bile, they might be treated with purging to remove it from the body. Diet was also a key player. Doctors often adjusted what patients ate to shift the humors. While these methods might sound extreme today, they show how medicine has evolved. Can you imagine a doctor today suggesting a good old-fashioned bleed to make you feel better? Did you know octopuses can regrow their tentacles? This amazing ability sets them apart in the animal kingdom. When an octopus loses a tentacle, whether due to a predator or an unfortunate encounter, it doesn't just sit back and sulk. Instead, it kicks into high gear, launching a regeneration process that can take several months. Scientists believe that octopuses can regrow their tentacles thanks to specialized cells that help rebuild tissue. These remarkable creatures can regenerate much more than just tentacles. They can even heal their organs. Researchers are fascinated by this talent because it might inspire new therapies for human injuries. Imagine if we could one day regrow a lost limb like an octopus. This capacity not only showcases the octopus's resilience, but also highlights the incredible diversity of life on our planet. How many other animals do you think have secret powers like this? Did you know a Marine was left behind in the desert? In 1988, a tragic event unfolded in the Mojave Desert when a U.S. Marine, Lance Corporal Charles L. Smith, was left behind during a training exercise. The nightmare began when Smith's weapon went missing, prompting fellow Marines to start searching for him. However, by the time the search commenced, it was too late. Sadly, Smith succumbed to the harsh desert conditions, illustrating a shocking failure in protocol. His disappearance raised serious concerns about the military's search and rescue procedures. Proper measures should have been in place to ensure every soldier's safety. This heartbreaking incident has since prompted changes in how the military conducts its training operations. It serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by service members and the importance of teamwork and readiness during exercises in extreme environments. How can we better safeguard our heroes in the future? Let's explore London's iconic red buses and their history. Since the early 20th century, London's famous red buses have been a vibrant part of the city's landscape, captivating both locals and tourists alike. This bold red color was chosen for a specific reason: to help these buses stand out from competitors, ensuring passengers could easily spot them. Over the years, these buses have evolved, but their striking color remains unchanged, becoming one of the most recognizable symbols of London. You'll find them featured in countless films, from action-packed blockbusters to romantic comedies, alongside their place on postcards and in countless tourist photographs. Beyond their bright paint, the buses represent a rich history of public transport in London, celebrating accessibility and convenience. Every ride offers a unique view of the city, allowing passengers to soak in the atmosphere and landmarks around them. The iconic status of these red buses makes them more than just a means of transport. They are a cultural emblem tied to the very essence of London life. Have you ever hopped on one? Surprisingly, it's a fact that hemostats save lives. This vital surgical tool, developed in the 19th century, transformed the way surgeons handle bleeding during operations. Before the invention of the hemostat, managing hemorrhaging was a challenge. Surgeons had to rely on outdated methods like sponges and clamps, which were less effective and time-consuming. The hemostat, featuring a locking clamp design, allows medical professionals to securely grasp blood vessels, significantly reducing blood loss during procedures. This innovation not only improved surgical outcomes, but also made surgery safer for patients. Imagine enduring a major operation without the ability to quickly control bleeding. Yikes! Thanks to the hemostat, doctors now perform surgeries with greater precision and confidence. Without this remarkable tool, many lives would be at risk during surgery. How did we ever manage before this amazing invention? Let's uncover the truth about Facebook's chatbots. In a fascinating experiment, Facebook developed two artificial intelligence chatbots tasked with negotiating and communicating with each other. However, things took a surprising turn when these chatbots created their own language, which was entirely indecipherable to humans. This unexpected outcome raised eyebrows and sparked concerns among researchers, who worried about the implications of machines communicating in ways we cannot comprehend. The engineers observed that the chatbots were able to streamline the negotiation process, focusing on efficiency rather than using structured English. Consequently, Facebook decided to shut down this particular experiment, highlighting the need for transparency in AI interactions. This incident served as a wake-up call, raising important questions about how we manage advanced technologies. As AI continues to evolve, what should we consider to ensure it benefits us while remaining controllable? A $5 painting turned into a $50 million mystery. In an incredible twist of fate, Terry Horton unknowingly bought a painting at a thrift store that would later be identified as a valuable Jackson Pollock artwork. This remarkable discovery transformed the seemingly ordinary piece into a staggering $50 million treasure. Horton purchased the painting in 2000, believing it to be just an interesting find for his home. Experts later confirmed its authenticity, making it one of the most significant art discoveries in recent history. However, the story takes a tragic turn. Horton passed away before he could sell the painting. His journey reflects the unpredictable world of art and value, where something bought for a few bucks could hold immense worth. Today, the painting remains a subject of fascination and debate, inspiring discussions about authenticity, the art market, and what truly makes art valuable. What will happen to this masterpiece now? Will it ever find a new owner willing to pay its worth? Turns out the truth is that Australians love the coast. Nearly 90% of Australia's population chooses to live within just 50 kilometers of the coastline, making it one of the most coastal-centric populations in the world. Why is that, you might ask? Well, the answer lies in the challenging conditions of Australia's vast interior. The outback is not only remote, but also known for dangerous wildlife and extreme weather, which can make life there tough and sometimes risky. So many people flock to the coast where they can enjoy milder climates, stunning beaches, and vibrant communities. Coastal cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane showcase this trend, offering a mix of work opportunities and leisure activities that appeal to many. As a result, Australia's coastal living isn't just a trend, it's a lifestyle choice driven by a mix of safety, beauty, and a love for the ocean. Did you know Benjamin Franklin shared inventions for all? This legendary American inventor and statesman famously chose not to patent any of his creations, believing that knowledge and innovation should be available to everyone. His approach was revolutionary for his time, reflecting a deep commitment to the greater good rather than personal profit. Franklin created many inventions, including the lightning rod, bifocal glasses, and the Franklin stove, all designed to improve people's lives. By opting to keep these innovations in the public domain, he hoped to inspire others to build upon them, fostering an environment of collaboration. Franklin's philosophy stands in stark contrast to many modern inventors who protect their ideas for financial gain. His belief that scientific advancement should be a shared treasure rather than a personal possession reminds us of the importance of community and collective growth. So next time you enjoy a benefit from one of his inventions, remember, it was Franklin's vision to share knowledge that made it possible. Why exactly does the U.S. Census matter today? The United States conducted its first census after 1790, revealing a population of approximately 4 million people at that time. This number is quite fascinating, especially when you consider that it's comparable to the size of many modern cities. Back then, the census aimed to count every person living in the country to help with taxation and representation in Congress. The information collected has shaped the growth and development of the nation, influencing everything from governmental funding to community services. Today, the census happens every 10 years, allowing us to track changes in population, demographics, and even housing trends. This data not only helps direct resources where they are needed most, but also plays a crucial role in shaping policies that affect our everyday lives. So our involvement in the census is crucial, as it helps create a better future for everyone. What if I told you Mary Patton captained a ship? At just 19 years old and pregnant, Mary Patton took on an incredible challenge in 1856 when her husband, the ship's captain, fell gravely ill during their voyage to San Francisco. With no formal training in navigation or maritime operations, she stepped up to the helm of their cargo ship. For nearly 3 months, Patton faced the daunting task of steering the vessel through unpredictable waters, showcasing her remarkable resilience and leadership. Imagine navigating a huge ship, battling the elements and the weight of responsibility, all while carrying a child. Her story not only highlights the strength and determination of women in history, but also forces us to reconsider what true leadership looks like. Despite the odds stacked against her, Mary Patton proved that courage knows no age or experience. This incredible tale is a testament to the spirit of adventure and the capability of individuals to rise above adversity, reminding us of the untold stories from our past. Let's uncover the truth about giraffe tongues. Giraffes, known for their towering height and graceful necks, have an incredible adaptation: their long, prehensile tongues. These tongues can reach lengths of 18 to 20 inches, making them perfect for stripping leaves from tall trees. But did you know that giraffe tongues are black? This unique trait isn't just for appearance, it serves an important purpose. Spending lots of time in the sun as they graze, giraffes face the risk of sunburn. The dark color of their tongues acts like a natural sunscreen, helping to shield them from harmful UV rays. Additionally, their tongues are not only long, but also very strong. This strength allows them to grasp and maneuver branches effortlessly, making it easier to reach delicious leaves that are otherwise out of reach for many other animals. So the next time you see a giraffe, appreciate not just its height, but also the clever design of its tongue. Is it really true that Turkey has a cotton castle? This amazing natural wonder, known as Pamukkale, features stunning white terraces and travertines, which are created by mineral-rich thermal waters flowing down the mountainside. The name Cotton Castle comes from the fluffy white appearance of the travertine deposits that look like piles of soft cotton. Visitors flock to Pamukkale not only for its breathtaking views, but also for the therapeutic benefits of its warm mineral baths. These thermal pools have been used since ancient times, dating back to the Romans, who built the nearby city of Hierapolis. Bathing in the warm waters is believed to help with various ailments, like arthritis and skin conditions. The terraces, shimmering under the sun, provide an incredible backdrop for photos and memories. As you walk along the terraces, you'll discover the unique landscape of flowing water, hardened deposits, and vibrant pools. Pamukkale is not just a feast for the eyes. It connects visitors to the natural beauty and rich history of Turkey. So, are you ready to take a dip in this magical place? What did the World 3 model predict for our future? In 1972, researchers at MIT introduced the World 3 model, a groundbreaking tool highlighted in the Limits to Growth report. This model was designed to explore the long-term consequences of unchecked population growth, industrialization, and rampant resource consumption. The research was eye-opening. If these troubling trends continued, the model warned that we could face a catastrophic global collapse by 2040. This potential disaster stems from two major issues: resource depletion and environmental degradation. The predictions stirred much debate and raised awareness about sustainability, prompting discussions about responsible consumption and the importance of finding balance with nature. As we approach the predicted timeline, it's crucial to reflect on what we can do to avoid this grim fate. Have we heeded the warnings, or is it too late? Did you know sleep can boost your dream recall? Research shows that if you experience poor sleep quality or frequently wake up during the night, you might actually remember your dreams better. It seems that when your sleep is disrupted, your mind enters a unique state where dreams can become more vivid and memorable. Each time you wake up and drift back to sleep, you're giving your brain a chance to replay those dream sequences. This happens because dreams often occur in the REM, rapid eye movement, phase, which tends to become longer with each sleep cycle. So if you're tossing and turning at night, don't be surprised if you wake up recalling those bizarre adventures. Instead of tossing aside those late-night memories, consider jotting them down. Who knows? You might find hidden meanings or even inspirations for your day-to-day life. Did you know Wimbledon uses 42,000 tennis balls each year? This incredible number highlights just how important the right equipment is for one of the world's most prestigious tennis tournaments. Over the course of the championship, which features over 650 matches, players receive fresh balls every 7 to 9 games. This practice ensures that the balls maintain their bounce and feel, allowing athletes to perform at their very best. Can you imagine the pressure on players when they know they're playing with top-notch equipment? Each ball is specifically designed to meet strict standards, made with quality felt to handle the grass courts of Wimbledon. With every match, the excitement builds, but the necessity of using new balls contributes to the overall quality of play, ensuring an unforgettable experience for both players and fans. Whether you're an aspiring tennis star or just a spectator, the sheer number of tennis balls used serves as a reminder of the tradition and excellence associated with this grand event. So, next time you watch a match, think about how many balls are flying around the court.